Hello everyone. Today I will be presenting about extreme programming, that is also called XP. It is one of the most popular agile method. The main idea of XP is to keep things simple, encourage communication, take feedback quickly and have the courage to change whenever needed. Now let's see how XP actually works. The four pillars of XP are planning, designing, coding, and texting. In planning, we see that the customer starts by explaining features in the form of user stories. These stories are short description of what the customer actually wants. The customer also gives priority to each story while the development team estimates the cost and efforts in weeks. If any story looks big, it is divided into smaller pieces. After this, the team decides to which story will be done first. Sometimes they take the highest priority ones, or sometimes they take the riskiest ones first. Once the first release is done, the speed of the project, that is, project velocity, is measured. This helps in the future planning of release, which releases more accurately. In XP designing, we see that XP follows the principle of keep it simple, that is KIS. That means we design only what is required in the current story and nothing else, nothing extra. XP also make use of CRC cards, which means class, responsibility, and collaborator. This helps in identifying and organizing classes in object-oriented design. For difficult design problems, XP suggests creating quick prototypes called spike solutions. Another important practice is refactoring, which means improving the internal code structure again and again without changing how the program behaves. This reduces the bugs and makes the code easier to understand. Further, we see the coding and texting of XP. Coding begins with writing unit tests. The tests are written before the actual code so that the developer can focus on what needs to be implemented. XP also uses pair programming. This means two developers work together at one workstation. One writes the code, another reviews it side by side. This way, error can be caught early and the quality is improved. In XP testing, all unit tests are run every day, usually in an automated way to check if new changes have broken old functionality. Along with that, the customer defines acceptance test. This check whether the features are working the way customer expects. This constant testing ensures that both developers and customers can trust the software at all times. The merits and the limitations of XP are XP has several advantages. Since the customer is always involved, the product is very close to actual needs of the customer. Continuous testing and refactoring improves the quality of the product or the service we are providing to the customer. Pair programming reduces mistake and makes sure knowledge is shared across the team. And finally, XP can easily adapt to the required changes. The limitations for XP are because requirements are often given informally, they may become inconsistent. If there are multiple customers, there might be chances of conflicts. Also, XP gives less importance to overall architectural design, which can make complex systems difficult to manage. Another challenge is that XP depends a lot on customer involvement. If the customer is not available, it affects to the progress. Finally, concluding to extreme, I conclude that extreme programming is an agile process built on planning, designing, coding, and texting. It focuses on simplicity, customer involvement, and continuous improvement. When followed properly, XP helps deliver reliable and high quality software quickly, but it also requires active participation and discipline from both the customer and also the development team. Thank you for listening.